Hey yo, what's good, new gang? Today I'm connected to Brewstew, 90's toys. If y'all new to the channel, subscribe. Happy boys 20K. Let me know what you guys want to see next down below. 90's toys. Shit, hey, 90's toys. I don't know much about. You know what I'm saying? Your boy grew up on video games, I guess, if you want to call that as a toy. You know what I'm saying? Shit. We're gonna see what he's talking about. Shout out to Brewstew.
Alright, now I think it's safe to say that every decade has had their share of iconic toys. Like if you were a kid in the 1970s, you had like the Pet Rock and the old speak and spell that talks like the devil.
Hello, I am the devil. Spell the words murder.
Nah.
Wait a minute, what?
I command you to kill the family dog.
And if you were a kid in the 1930s, all you had was like a hoop on a stick. Is this fun? I can't tell. I don't know, I haven't eaten in 3 days. Anything's fun at this point. But fortunately for me, I grew up in the 1990s, which I have to admit had...
Okay, Pokemon. Bop it. Okay. Yeah, I remember these.
some pretty cool toys. So for all you youngins out there that grew up playing Flappy Frog or whatever the fuck it was that you did on your iPad, I'm gonna go through 3 iconic toys from the 90s, and I'm gonna give them a letter grade that corresponds to how cool I thought they were.
Oh.
First up, Tamagotchis. Now, Tamagotchis took my 2nd grade classroom by storm back in the day. And for those of you that are unaware, Tamagotchis were little digital pets that you'd take care of, and you'd feed, and if you were the weird kid in class, you'd probably fucking talk to it. You're my best friend in the whole world, Tamagotchi. I don't care if my dad says you're just a stupid keychain. And they were a huge hit back then. Every kid had one. And why wouldn't you?
Me.
I mean, who wants to clean shit from a big-ass dog when you could clean up...
The closest thing I had to Tamagotchi was goddamn what was that game? The dog game on DS and shit.
fake shit from a fake-ass dog. It makes sense. And it wasn't just dogs that they had to choose from. They had all sorts of animals. They had cats and turtles, a goddamn water buffalo, you name it. Now, for me personally, I didn't have a Tamagotchi. But I did have a generic off-brand one that I won from a gumball machine. And my little fake animal was a dinosaur. Or at least that's what it said it was. But that generic shit just looked like a fucking blob with a face on it. But regardless, I took care of that little blob with a face on it for weeks. And over time, it grew a tail, and then some legs, and a fucking goatee and shit. It was growing up right in front of my stupid little face.
That's crazy how that shit just like, what the fuck, boy?
That is until one weekend, I rented the game Star Fox 64 from Blockbuster, and, well, I played that shit for like 40 hours straight, which meant that my fake-ass dinosaur was left neglected the entire time.
Yo.
Hey, I took a shit over here. Can you come wipe me now? Anybody?
Bro.
No? Okay, then. And it didn't dawn on me until I showed up to school the following Monday and seen all my classmates with their Tamagotchis. Dude, check it out. My water buffalo grew a mustache. What's your dinosaur look like now? What? Oh, shit.
Oh, fucking
Whoopsie.
dead.
Sure as hell I got home that day. My fucking Tamagotchi looked like a crime scene in an episode of Law & Order. It's face down, dead as hell, surrounded by piles of its own shit. And that was...
So what happens when they die? You just... you throw the toy away? You know what I'm saying? Do you get a new one?
Pretty much
a new pet?
the end of it. So I guess we'll give Tamagotchis a B, and we'll give it an A+ for the emotional trauma that it caused an entire generation of children. Next up, the Bop It. Now, the Bop It was a fun game. It was basically an electronic version of Simon Says. The game tells you what to do, and then you do it. Bop it. Okay. And you just keep going until your stupid little 4th grader brain gets overloaded and you screw up. Game over. You lose. Now, the only problem that I had with the Bop It was, well, I don't really know how else to say this, but, well, the thing looked like a fucking sex toy, didn't it? I can't be the only one that thought that, right? Hell, the first time my next-door neighbor Michael got one, we didn't know what the hell to make of the thing. I don't get it. Do I play with this thing, or do I just shove it up my asshole? Whoa, what the hell? Where'd you kids get that thing? God damn it, what did I tell you about messing around in your mother's dresser drawer? Get over here, you're gonna get 10 across the ass. Regardless, I still think the Bop It was a cool toy, even if it had some sexual overtones. Bop it. Pull it. Suck it. Wait, what?
Suck it. What the fuck? Bro, the only ones I remember, I don't remember this one. I remember the one shaped like a goddamn, it connected. It had a handle and it just connected, you know what I'm saying?
Game over. You lose. So I'm going to go ahead and give the Bop It a B- as a toy and a B+ for a sex toy. All right, moving on. Last but not least, we got the Furby. Now, the Furby was basically a 3-dimensional version of the Tamagotchi, just a fucking stuffed animal that you're supposed to take care of. But Furbies had 2 main differences. 1, they were annoying as hell, and 2, they didn't fucking die. Now, these things were ugly as hell. I have no idea who the hell came up with the Furby, but I imagine it was some methed out guy in a board meeting like, all right, so what if we took like a Pokemon? on, and then gave it Steve Buscemi's eyeballs, and then we make it fart. Would you buy that? Oh, well, hell yeah, I'd buy that. I think I'd buy several. Now, personally, I didn't want anything to do with the Furbies when I was a kid. I mean, for one, I just didn't understand why anybody would want one in the first place. The thing just farts and talks bullshit to itself? My Uncle Rick already does that. What the hell do I need a Furby for? And for two, I thought they were creepy as hell. I mean, when they would talk in their own bullshit Furbish language all the time. Beep, bop, boop, boo. But eventually, they start to learn English, and then they just pepper it in here and there. Cheep, cheep, bee, boo. Fucking chicken poppergosh. What the hell? Did that thing just say chicken poppergosh? Oh my god, it's learning. Burn it.
Yo.
We have to burn it and bury the ashes. And the most horrific experience I ever had with a Furby was when I was staying over at my friend Tommy's house one night, and all of a sudden his Furby just starts yelling at us in the middle of the night. Party! Party!
Hell no.
What the hell? Tommy, oh, shut your Furby up. It's trying to party with us. What the thing, we're in a fucking
Oh, friend, he got you on the floor. That's crazy.
frat house, for Christ's sake? I look over, and Tommy's staring at this thing like it's a goddamn poltergeist, terrified as hell. Meanwhile, this goddamn thing keeps yelling party, party over and over again like it's on
That shit getting thrown out the window, boy. I'm trying to sleep.
spring break in the Bahamas. So now I'm starting to freak out myself. I have to approach this Furby like a fucking hostage negotiator. 'Cause I don't know what the hell's going on with this thing. I don't know if it's broken or if it's possessed by a fucking speaking spell.
I am the
Oh,
devil.
shit.
I command you to party with a Furby.
Tommy, quick, how do I turn this thing off?
I don't know, dude. Let's just ignore it and go back to sleep.
So since I can't find an off switch or take the batteries out without a screwdriver, I decided to shake the shit out of it and hope for the best. But of course, there's no such thing as shaken Furby syndrome, so we're back to square one. Party, party! So now, in a panic, I huck this goddamn thing into Tommy's closet, and for the rest of the night, we listen to this fucking Furby babble on and on and on. Party, party!
Tough.
Chicken poppergosh. Now, what that Furby was doing in Tommy's closet, I have no idea. But I imagine it was partying all night long, doing
Patron.
shots of tequila with a G.I. Joe and a fucking Etch-a-Sketch. So I think it's safe to say that we're gonna have to give the old Furby a big fat F. Actually, let's give it 2 Fs, and those can stand for fuck Furbies. How about that? The end.
Damn, bro. Shit. Fucking Furbies, bro. My sister had one. The Tamagotchi, like I said, our closest thing we had was the goddamn the pet game that Nintendo had. You know what I'm saying? I forget what it was called. And then Bop It. I never had this one right here. I had the one where they added the spin it. Yeah, twist, bop, pose, spin, and shout. You know what I'm saying? I had those. But at that point, it's not even the 90s. It's like 2000s type shit, 2010s. You know what I'm saying? That's fire, bro. Shit crazy. Nostalgia over here. You know what I'm saying? But yo, that's my reaction. If y'all enjoy, give this video a like, subscribe if you haven't. And I'm out.